What's up everyone on the internet? Thank you for making this video party. I'm so excited to upload this one for you guys because for this video we're going to be taking a look at one of the most brutal cartoons I've ever watched, and that is Adult Swim's Primal. So Primal is a 2019 adult cartoon made by Genji Tartakovsky, who was responsible for a lot of cartoons that I've watched over the years, including Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Lab, Samurai Jack, Symbiotic Titans, and Star Wars Clone Wars. So it's safe to say that this man's responsible for me watching too much TV as a kid. Even today, he still finds a way to reach out to his audience who have grown up watching his shows. Anyway, Primal is a cartoon on Adult Swim that is set during the prehistoric times where man and dinosaurs lived together on the same planet. And in the first episode, we follow a caveman who lost his family to a pack of T-Rex, and holy crap, the way this show opens up, it just goes to show you just how brutal this cartoon really is. And as time passes by, our caveman runs into a mama T-Rex who also lost her kids to the same group of T-Rex that ate our caveman's family. But after a good taste of revenge, our two characters realize that they are a lot alike and they soon form a bond with each other. Now, just to be clear, the relationship between these two characters, it's not a human pet relationship, because as you watch the show, you begin to see how this caveman, this T-Rex, they're on equal footing, and they also rely a lot on each other. Anyway, the overall plot for this cartoon is pretty simple. Hunt, kill, survive. Each episode we follow Spear and Fang go on different adventures as they just try to stay alive on this primordial earth. By the way, their names aren't officially Spear and Fang because neither of them can talk. It's actually what Genji Tartakovsky and some of the writers decided to call them from when they were making the show. And that's another thing about this show that really gets everyone's attention. Because this cartoon is set during the prehistoric era, it makes sense that English wouldn't exist. So when you watch the show, all the dialogue you hear from Spear is him giving off a few grunts and shouts, and when you hear Fang, you hear her give a little bit of snarl before she gives off a big roar. But as you watch the show, you begin to pick up on several grunts and growls that are distinct from one another whenever you watch these two characters interact with each other. One grunt from Spear may mean that he actually wants to stay and fight, while one roar from Fang may mean that she actually is afraid of something. Also, because there's no written dialogue, it really forces the audience to focus on the show. Because normally whenever I watch TV, I'm usually looking at my phone, not really paying attention to what's happening on screen, but I'm listening, and it helps me get a general idea of what I'm missing with whatever show that I'm watching on TV. But with Primal, it's different because if I ever look at my phone while I'm watching the show, I'm actually missing out on a lot of stuff that's happening on screen because there's no written dialogue to help me fill in the context of what's happening in the show. So while this cartoon has our attention, let's talk about the violence. So what happens when you tell the creator of Powerpuff Girls and Samurai Jack to go to Adult Swim and create whatever cartoon you want? You get a show where you have T-Rexes biting heads off, cavemen smashing skulls, and a lot of crazy animals. Oh my god, the violence on this show is on par with God of War, because watching Spear go up on the side of an animal's face and either slam a rock or a tooth into its eye before Fang comes in to make the killing blow, it's freaking awesome. Also, because this show is on Adult Swim, you can tell that the animators went nuts on the violence, because the amount of detail you see in the blood, organs, and bones whenever you watch a body get ripped apart, it's freaking brutal. So season 1 is about 10 episodes long, and honestly, you can actually cherry pick what kind of episodes you want to watch, because with the exception of 4 episodes, 6 of them are separate little mini adventures as you get to watch Spear and Fang just try to survive on this earth. It's funny because I actually read an article that said that kind of season 1 is meant to set up the world that Spear and Fang live in, and that in season 2, that's when the show is going to go in a crazy different direction. So fingers crossed that season 2 comes sooner than later. If you guys are interested, I'll be sure to put a link in the description down below to where you can watch season 1. Well, that's going to do it for this video, guys. That was my overall view for Primal. If you like what you saw, click the subscribe button so you can get the latest updates from this channel. I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye bye.